Hi guys, welcome to Sudani Food and Lifestyle channel. Guys, today I'm going to be making my favorite meal. Well, one of my favorite meal, which is macaroni and cheese, okay? And I have here 2 cups of pasta, and the type of pasta that I'm using is San Giorgio, okay? You could use whatever type of pasta you like, but this is the type that I'm using. And here I have a pot of boiling water ready to go. So I'm going to toss my pasta in, okay? And I'm going to be cooking this for about 10 minutes or so. You don't want to make it too soggy because after it's cooked, to my specification, I'm going to be baking it. I'm going to season it and bake it, okay? So let this cook for a good 10 minutes and I'll be right back, okay, guys? Okay, guys, so my pasta is cooked to my specification, as you can see right here. And it's not too mushy because you don't want it too mushy. So I'm going to turn it off, okay? And then I'm going to drain it and put it to the side, okay? So here I'm going to drain it here, okay? Drain it. I'll lose it. Let me just drain it and throw it here, okay? Put that to the side. Drain it. Put that over there. Then I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to use the same pot, okay? And now I'm going to be seasoning my my macaroni and cheese, okay? So first, I'm going to get a stick of butter, but I'm not going to use an entire stick of butter. I'm going to use a half stick of butter, okay? And it's unsalted. I'm using unsalted butter, okay? You can use whatever butter you like, but I'm using unsalted butter. So what I'm doing here, I'm just gonna turn this on and I'm gonna melt my butter, okay? Put my butter in there, okay? My butter. And then I'm gonna get an egg, okay? Some people use an egg as a thickener, some people use breadcrumbs, but I'm gonna be using one whole egg as my thickener here. So I'm just gonna heat this up here a little bit. That up a little bit. I'm going to use, the type of milk I'm going to be using is almond breeze. I don't use cow's milk. So let me just put about a cup right here. You're going to add milk as needed. But so far I'm just going to mix this up right here. Okay. Mix my egg up. I'll just add a little milk to it. Okay. Mix that up. And these are basically the ingredients that I'm using, but I'll explain them as I go along. So that's my egg with some milk in there. Okay, I'll put my gloves on. So I'm going to be handling my cheese and all that stuff here. Put my gloves on here. It's always good to cook with gloves. I mean, I'm cooking for my family, but still nice to. So then I'm going to come over here with my melted butter, okay, over here, and then I'm going to throw my egg and some milk in here, okay. Let that cook a little bit here, okay. The butter is still melting, okay. Okay, while that is doing that, I'm going to come over here. Okay, and then I'm going to start to season my pot. Let me put some more milk in there. Turn it up some more because I want it to be nice and yummy, okay? Here I have cheese. I have Parmesan cheese, okay? Kraft Parmesan cheese. And I have cheddar cheese, okay? The yellow type. I'm going to use that. And I have some organic cheddar cheese. This is sharp. I'm going to be using some of this. I'm going to cut this up and throw it in my pot so it can melt in the meantime, okay? So I'm just going to cut this up, okay? I'm using 3 different types of cheese. Cut these up into pieces here. Get this garlic out of here, okay? Okay, cut them up small so they can melt quickly, okay? Okay, so this is nice. I'm going to throw that in here. Okay, throw that in my liquid over here, as you can see. Okay. So that could melt along with the milk, the egg, and the butter. Okay. Let that boil. So let that boil. Okay. And in the meantime, I'm gonna season my pot. You can use garlic powder if you want, and you could use onion powder, but I'm using fresh onion and I'm using fresh minced garlic, okay? So I'm gonna throw some garlic in there, okay? This is about a tablespoon. I'm gonna put some in here in my mix. And this is about a tablespoon of onions, okay? But you could use onion powder like I said. So I'm gonna throw my onions in there, okay? Let me get all of this. I don't wanna waste anything. I like to season my macaroni and cheese, okay? Let me stir it in the meantime because I don't want it to curdle. The egg is just for the thickener, okay? This is nice, as you can see, okay? It is nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw some more cheese in to my mixture, okay? Let me open this. This is my Kraft natural cheese, the yellow shredded cheese, fat-free. Okay, so I'm gonna throw some in here to thicken it. Okay, and I'm gonna leave some cheese back because you're gonna spread more cheese on top of it once you're finished. So I'm gonna put some of that in there, and I'm gonna put some Parmesan in there also. Okay, let me open that. Okay, put that in there. Put this to the side. Let me just look at that. It's coming along nicely. Okay. Ooh, looks good. So I have my 3 different types of cheese in here. I have my garlic, and I have my onions. Okay. I have 1 egg. Okay. And I have garlic, shredded garlic. So then, let me close this and get this out of the way. I'm gonna throw some black pepper in here, okay? Some black pepper in there, okay? I'm gonna put a little paprika in there, okay? For coloring. I'm gonna throw some parsley in there, okay? Ground parsley. If you have fresh parsley, you could use it, okay? Let me stir this. Okay. Look at that. Yeah, that's the batter right there. Okay, let me just taste it. You could add salt to yours, but to me this is salty. The cheese is salty, so I'm not going to be adding any salt to it, okay? But what I'll be adding is more milk. Because you got to make sure you have enough milk. So I'm going to add some milk in it. Oh, that tastes so good. Tastes really good. Put a little bit more milk in there. Okay. Look at that. And with all of that, look at that. Now I'm going to be adding my pasta in it. Okay. Before I bake it. Come over here and get my pasta. Okay. And I'm going to throw my pasta in here. Okay, everything is nicely melted. So now I'm just gonna, it's nice and gooey. So now I'm just gonna add my pasta in here. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix it all in. Okay, that's good. Mix it all in like that while it's on the fire. Ooh, that looks so good, nice and gooey. Some people you could eat it like this if you want to, but I like to bake mine. Looks so good. See how it's nice and cheesy? Okay, Put some more milk in there because I'm going to bake. I'm going to put a little bit more paprika in there. Give it some color. Okay. That's good. Yeah, because you need enough milk in there so when you bake it, okay, it has enough liquid in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this off. Okay. Let me get rid of these, and I'm going to come over here, get my pan, my foil pan. I'm going to bake it in my foil pan. So I'm just going to put it in my foil pan here. Okay. This is just right. Just right for the bacon. With all that. Look at that. Nice and gooey. Okay. All that cheese. Get all that cheese off of it. Okay. And I'm going to bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes in the oven. I'm going to put foil on it at first, and then I'm going to put foil on it and let it bake for about 15 minutes with the foil on, and then I'm going to take it off after about 15 minutes and let it bake without the foil on it for another 15 minutes or so. And then I'm going to top it off with some more cheese on it. Okay. Put some more paprika on the top of it to give it color. Okay. I'm going to put some more parsley flakes on it. Okay. Looking good. And then I'm going to put some more cheddar on it. Okay, you're going to spread your cheddar around. Okay. Spread it evenly. You could grate your own cheese, but you could also get this type in the supermarket if you like. Okay, it's easier. For me, it's easier. And then I'm going to put some more Parmesan on top of it too. Okay. Okay, looking good. Yeah. Alrighty. And now I'm going to cover it with my foil. Okay. Okay. Cover it nicely with my foil. And then I'm going to bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes. And just pull this out. Okay. And I'm going to stick it in the oven and let it bake for about 15 minutes with the foil on, and then I'm going to take it off and then bake another 15 minutes without the foil in it. Okay, guys? So I'll be right back once it's finished baking, okay? Okay, guys, so my mac and cheese has been baking for a good 15 minutes. So I'm just going to take it out here. Okay, and I'm going to take the covering off of it. It's hot. Okay, let's get a fork right here. It smells so good. And it's sticking to the foil. It's good. Throw that in there. Okay, see how it looks? It's nice. I want it to burn me. Looks good. Okay, let's mix that all in. So for the next 15 minutes, I'm just going to let it bake on its own without the foil on it. Okay. I'll spread a little bit more cheese on that. I'm just going to use the entire cheese. Make sure all of it, all the corners, of all the cheese. I love yellow cheese. Okay. Now I'm going to stick this back in the oven and let it bake all the way down for the next 15 minutes. Just put it right there. Looking good. And I'll be right back. Guys, my mac and cheese is finished baking. So I'm just going to take it out of the oven now. It's very hot. Here it is. Looking good. smelling good. Okay, it's very hot, so I'm not going to be tasting it really. I mean, I could taste a little bit of it, but this is what it looks like. Okay, it's nice and gooey beneath. Okay, it's really nice. So I'm just gonna cut a little piece of it, spoon it out. Let's go here. Look at the top of it, it's so nice. Just a little bit. Ooh, look how that looks. Put it right here. That looks so good. My favorite part of this is the crust. That looks so good. I think I need more. Ooh, it's nice and hot. Okay. I just tasted whatever was on the spoon. It's so good. Let me get my fork. I gotta blow it because it's hot. Look at that steam coming out of it. It's nice and cheesy. Yeah, it's nice. Perfect. Okay, guys. So this is how I made my home-style macaroni and cheese. Okay, thank you for following me and watching how I make my homemade macaroni and cheese. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.